It is simply a delight to the senses to visit this naturally elegant, secluded, and serene home located in scenic Dark Canyon. While only minutes from Rapid City, South Dakota, you will feel as if you're transported miles away from the hustle of the city and cares of the day. This property absolutely must be seen, and VIP Properties' Stephanie Lean is ready to provide qualified buyers with the opportunity. The sound of Rapid Creek, which runs through the entire property, creates a soothing background melody as your eyes take in rare and exclusive views of the canyon's stately palisades. This home is as much a part of its surroundings as you will feel settled inside. And it was a multi-year work of art by homeowners Ken and Denny Carpenter. After considerable searching, they found the perfect site for the home and spent countless hours with designers to create a home that is a true work of art that beautifully frames the world around it through every window and creates living spaces that reflect the architecture of nature, not only in materials and workmanship, but in the way it interacts peaceably with the environment. Due to its private and secluded nature, the Carpenters had to cross a major hurdle to reach their 10.5-acre paradise. It's literally at the end of the road, and they had to build a highway-grade bridge over Rapid Creek to reach the site. The bridge itself is made of natural timbers and feels right at home with historic Black Hills infrastructure. An electronic security gate protects the entrance. For me, there was something magical about crossing the bridge, turning around, and taking it all in. It's as if you had traveled miles away to your piece of paradise that could be anywhere. Surrounding the home are marvelous outdoor living spaces. A path leads to a quaint front lawn made for relaxing in the soft grass under the aspen trees. A fire ring is perfect for cozying up to, keeping the evening chill at bay while stargazing. And the deck off the master bedroom provides panoramic views further up the canyon and onto endless miles of Forest Service land. And the treasures of Rapid Creek await. 600 feet of this marvelous trout stream flow through the property. You can cast your fly line into the multiple pools and eddies for rainbow and brown trout, or simply relax and watch the waters dance among the boulders. The exterior of the home is, in a word, gorgeous. The siding is made from #1 grade cedar, never cut cross-grain. And it is finished to a smooth outside finish, which is something you rarely see, a beautiful touch. Black Hill slate accents and corner pillars mirror the rock towers in the canyon above. Once inside, you'll see how the careful thought that went into the planning of the property overall is carried into the layout of the home. A large entry foyer greets you. To the right is the gourmet kitchen. One interesting feature is the induction stovetop. The appliances are stainless steel. There's a built-in microwave, convection oven, compactor, and under-cabinet lighting. The cabinets are cherry and countertops. Oh, the countertops. They are Egyptian gold granite, which mimics the patterns of the moss in the passing stream. Gorgeous. The kitchen layout, with its center island and ample countertops and encompassing views, is easy to move around in, and importantly, a most enjoyable space. Right off the kitchen is an informal dining room or breakfast room with huge views, a cathedral ceiling, and a door leading to the outdoor pathways. Anyone for a stroll with your morning coffee? There are countless windows in this home, and you can see why. And the windows are dual paned, thermal insulated, and UV shielded for protection and efficiency. Back toward the entry and on the other side of the kitchen is the formal dining room. Built with a semi-octagonal shape, the floor-to-ceiling windows capture the views perfectly. From the creek rushing by down below to the rock spires on the canyon rim above. The dining room also has a built-in bureau, or butler's pantry, with more Egyptian gold granite on the buffet counter and lots of cabinet space. The main floor great room is built around a wood-burning Black Hills slate fireplace that wraps around the room without dominating it. The great room opens beautifully into a 2-story atrium with cathedral windows bracketed by soaring stone pillars. Again, the views, sights, and sounds of the creek and forested hillsides create an inspiring space for conversation or meditation. The main floor also has a media room, intimate and cozy. A perfect place to lose yourself in a movie. Tucked away near the media room and adjacent to the great room is a wet bar, a kitchenette really, convenient and ready to serve up the fun with guests. It's trimmed with granite in the same elegance and beauty found elsewhere in the home. In fact, there's a constant sense that detail was given to each room in the home, as the finishes and fixtures are gorgeous. Now let's go upstairs, but be sure to glance over your shoulder on the way up at the perfectly framed view of the Cascades of Rapid Creek. Again, not an accident. The carpenters planned the windows to take in just such views. At the top of the stairs is an interesting living space. It's a gathering room located just down the hall from 2 large guest bedrooms. A great place to catch a little morning or late night TV with family, guests, or friends, creating a bit of a casual conversation space near the bedrooms. I love the ceiling here, accentuating the shape of the room, and again, the views, inspiring. Each guest room is large and has its own private bath, and as elsewhere, the finishes are beautiful, particularly the tile and granite work. The bedroom suites are comfortable and soothing with amenities such as window seats, large closets, and earth tone colors. The master suite is the creme de la creme. The bedroom is spacious with cathedral ceiling and features a slate-trimmed wood-burning fireplace. There's even a balcony looking out over the atrium below and taking in the spectacular views up the canyon. The master bath has a large tub set into a bay of windows that once again gather the scenic beauty of the setting. There are 2 classy sink vanities with granite countertops and a large walk-in shower with window trimmed in tile. Open the casement windows and let the creek lull you to sleep each night, or walk out onto the private balcony and search for distant wildlife or falling stars. Off the master bath and also accessible from a back hallway is a large office space. If you get tired of looking at your computer screen, you can always just look out the window and refocus. Not bad. To top it off, the upstairs has a convenient, centrally located laundry room with easy spaces to manage the task at hand. And all around you are closets, storage, and more closets. The home's 2-car garage is completely finished. There are 2 heating systems, a 4-zone forced air heating and cooling system, and an in-floor heating system that is ready to use once the boiler is installed. For water, the well taps into the pure, cold water of a deep aquifer, 665 feet down. The home was finished in 2007 and is custom from start to finish. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 4,500 square feet. And in case you're wondering, the home is built above the 100-year floodplain, all according to specs. The 10.5-acre property is hard to leave once you arrive. You feel far removed from everyone and everything, yet you're just 20 minutes from downtown Rapid City. Properties like this do not come along very often. If you like what you've seen, you'll want to contact Stephanie Lean at VIP Properties and get more information or to obtain a private tour. If you're like me, once you arrive, you won't want to leave. For more on this property, with owner Ken Carpenter, stay tuned. It is so relaxing sitting here in this home overlooking the creek, and I know a lot of thought went into building it this way. So I want you to share with us just all about those thoughts and ideas.
Okay, well, my wife and I spent several years actually looking through the hills for a place where we could build, and being a San Diego girl, she didn't want to be too far from the city. So we had a difficult time and had almost given up hopes when we located this property down at the end of Dark Canyon. And we didn't know the project we were undertaking when we bought the land. It took us a year to get all the permits required to build our bridge and to build our home here. And we hired a really excellent local architect, Lee Geiger. And during the year that they were looking at all the permits, Lee walked the property through the different seasons of the year, laying out the design of the house so that we could take advantage of what is the brightest spot in Dark Canyon, this light down here at the where it opens up in the south end of the canyon, and also take advantage of the stream and the airflow through the house and so on. And so that resulted in this design. And the advantage of this property is, as you know, you're completely isolated. You can't see anyone around. And we have the National Forest on the other side, which means that we will never have our beautiful views changed by other people building upstream from us.
And there's a little fishing to be done in Rapid Creek.
That's right. The fishing is excellent here.
And the wildlife watching.
There's constant wildlife. We have everything from small animals like mink and squirrels and chipmunks to deer, wild turkey, bighorn sheep, and we have bald eagles that live on the property. If you want to be in the Black Hills and you want to have this combination of beautiful views and yet convenience, it's not going to take you 2 hours from the airport to get where you want to go.